The high priestly prayer of Jesus, a journey of glory, unity, and divine love. In John 17, we encounter one of the most profound and intimate prayers recorded in the Bible, often referred to as the high priestly prayer of Jesus. This chapter captures a unique moment where Jesus, on the brink of his crucifixion, turns to the Father in a heartfelt intercession. He prays for himself, his disciples, and all future believers, encapsulating themes of divine glory, unity, and eternal love. Part 3. Jesus prays for all believers. John 17 verses 20 to 26. Purpose. Jesus extends his prayer to include all future believers who will come to faith through the disciples' message. He prays for unity among all believers, mirroring the unity between the Father and the Son. This unity is meant to be a testimony to the world of God's love and the truth of Jesus' mission. Verse 20. I do not pray for these alone, but also for those who will believe in me through their word. Lesson. Jesus extends his prayer to include all future believers who will come to faith through the disciples' message. Summarizing verse 20, Jesus prays not only for his current disciples, but also for all future believers who will come to faith through their testimony. Verse 21, that they all may be one, as you, Father, are in me and I in you, that they also may be one in us, that the world may believe that you sent me. Lesson. Jesus prays for unity among all believers, reflecting the unity between him and the Father, to serve as a testimony to the world of his divine mission. Summarizing verse 21, Jesus seeks unity among believers, mirroring his unity with the Father, so that the world may believe in his divine sending. Verse 22, in the glory which you gave me I have given them, that they may be one just as we are one. Lesson. Jesus shares the glory given to him by the Father with believers, fostering their unity as he and the Father are one. Summarizing verse 22, Jesus gives his glory to believers to promote unity among them, reflecting his unity with the Father. Verse 23, I in them, and you in me, that they may be made perfect in one, and that the world may know that you have sent me, and have loved them as you have loved me. Lesson. Jesus prays for the perfection of believers in unity, so that the world may recognize his divine mission and the Father's love for them. Summarizing verse 23, Jesus seeks perfect unity among believers as a testament to the world of his divine mission and God's love for them. Verse 24, Father, I desire that they also whom you gave me may be with me where I am, that they may behold my glory which you have given me. For you loved me before the foundation of the world. Lesson. Jesus expresses his desire for believers to be with him and witness his divine glory, which is rooted in the Father's eternal love. Summarizing verse 24, Jesus longs for believers to be with him and see his glory, reflecting the Father's eternal love for him. Verse 25, O righteous Father, the world has not known you, but I have known you, and these have known that you sent me. Lesson. Jesus contrasts the world's ignorance of God with the disciples' recognition of his divine mission, affirming his own knowledge of the Father. Summarizing verse 25, Jesus highlights the world's failure to know God, contrasted with the disciples' understanding of his divine sending. Verse 26, and I have declared to them your name, and will declare it, that the love with which you loved me may be in them, and I in them. Lesson. Jesus has revealed God's nature and will continue to do so that God's love for Jesus may dwell in believers, and Jesus himself may be in them. Summarizing verse 26, Jesus has made God's nature known to believers, desiring that God's love for him may reside in them, and that he himself may dwell in them. In conclusion of our study on the high priestly prayer of Jesus, Part 1 for himself, Part 2 for his disciples, and Part 3 for all believers. The high priestly prayer of Jesus in John 17 offers a window into the heart of the Savior, revealing his deepest desires for glorification, unity, and the enduring presence of divine love among his followers. As we reflect on his words, we are reminded of the profound connection between Jesus and the Father, the special calling of his disciples, and the inclusive nature of his mission that extends to all who believe. This prayer not only underscores the foundational truths of the Christian faith, but also calls believers to live in unity and love, mirroring the relationship within the Trinity and serving as a testament to the world of God's redemptive plan through Jesus Christ.